This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for 17 News at Noon. I'm Nicole Gitske. We'll begin with 2 people dead, 2 others injured in separate car crashes, the most recent in Lost Hills. According to California Highway Patrol, the solo crash happened around 8 this morning on Highway 46 at Lost Hills Road. CHP says a person was ejected from the car in the crash. No word yet on why that car crashed. We are waiting to hear more details from CHP. And a deadly car crash closes Highway 58 for several hours overnight. It happened before midnight. At one point, both directions of the 50 were closed because of the crash. Now, CHP says this started when an officer attempted to stop a vehicle when that driver allegedly tried to run over the officer. The vehicle then fled through Tehachapi, driving the opposite direction on Highway 58. The vehicle then crashed with a car heading eastbound. Both drivers were taken to the hospital with major injuries. The passenger, a 62-year-old in the vehicle that was hit, died at the scene. Highway 58 has since reopened in both directions since. Now in your 17 Crime Watch, homicide detectives were called in after a body was found off the roadway. According to the Kern County Sheriff's Office, deputies found the body Sunday morning near Highway 58, about a mile west of the Sand Canyon exit. KCSO says they found a person dead in the dirt. Homicide detectives were called to investigate. If you have any information, call KCSO at 861-3110. Meantime, the manhunt continues for an alleged child killer who escaped jail in April. Law enforcement, including the U.S. Marshals, have been searching for Tyrone Johnson for nearly 6 weeks. Johnson and David Palms escaped from the Laredo jail back on April 28th. They're accused in the murder of 3-year-old Major Sutton. Now, court documents say they created dummies to make it look like they were sleeping in their bunks and cut a hole in the roof to escape. Palms was arrested later that day, but Johnson is still on the run. If you see him, do not approach him, but call 911. If you have information that can help lead to an arrest, you can stay anonymous and call the Secret Witness Hotline at 322-4040 or the U.S. Marshals at 529-1065. All right, taking a look around the state, the weeks-long search for a man and woman suspected in the road rage killing of his 6-year-old has ended with arrests. NBC's Miguel Almaguer reports.
Overnight, the California Highway Patrol announcing the arrests of the driver and passenger believed to be involved in the fatal shooting of a 6-year-old boy during a road rage incident last month in Orange County. Authorities identifying them as Marcus Anthony Aris, age 24, and Winnie Lee, age 23.
Even though we've made arrests, we still have search warrants to execute and evidence to collect.
Joanna Clunan was taking her young son Aiden to kindergarten on May 21st. Driving on the 55 freeway near the city of Orange when she says another vehicle cut her off.
As I was merging away from the carpool lane, I heard a loud noise, and I heard my son say, "Ow," and he had been shot.
A bullet had come through her car, striking Aiden in his booster seat. Aiden was taken to Children's Hospital but did not survive. The arrests happened on the same weekend as Aiden's memorial service.
I felt so honored to be his mommy. We will never forget the day you were taken from us. However, the joy of your memory will forever live on within our hearts.
This morning, the arrests bringing a sense of relief to residents, family, and friends, knowing the people accused of taking the life of a little boy are now in custody.
These arrests follow a $50,000 reward to find Aiden's killers. That ballooned to $500,000 with funds from the family, businesses, and Orange County officials. Well, a mother in Visalia is accused of leaving her toddler alone in a hot car for several hours while she tended to a marijuana grow. Police say 28-year-old Estija Mojica left her 3-year-old daughter in the back seat of her car for up to 3 hours Saturday, while temperatures outside were at least 100 degrees. Officials say it was much hotter inside the car. The little girl, Jessica Campos, died. Now, all 5 adults who were at home at the time have been arrested for child endangerment, and the mother is also facing involuntary manslaughter charges. 4 children inside the home, ranging in age from 9 months to 15 years old, were taken into protective custody. And here at home, Public Health is reminding everyone about the dangers of hot cars. Public Health says a child left in a hot car can die of heat stroke quickly. Dozens of children across the country die each year due to heat stroke inside of a vehicle. If the temperature outside is 95 degrees, it can only take 10 minutes to reach excessive heat levels. Within 30 minutes inside of that vehicle, it can reach a scoring 129 degrees. Now, Public Health says these deaths can be prevented. For more information, you can head to our website, kget.com, and click on the hot link icon. In education news now, tonight, the troubled Fairfax School Board will meet once again and interview candidates for a new superintendent. This comes after last week's heated meeting as pressures grow for Board President Palmer Mullen to resign.
We want to hear from you, but you're not doing it.
Last week, you may remember, we told you about roughly 24 people gathering at the board meeting to call for Mullen's resignation. This all comes after a recently scathing grand jury report calling the board, quote, divided and dysfunctional. The board hired an investigative firm to look into harassment and bullying allegations against Mullen. The firm presented its findings to the board and called on trustees to formally censure or rebuke Mullen. But Mullen, along with trustees Jose Luis Tapia and Alma Rios, threw out a proposed censure resolution, which enraged many in the community. Some members of the community are organizing a recall campaign against Mullen, Tapia, and Rios. Tonight and tomorrow night, the board will meet to interview the candidates. A regularly scheduled board meeting will be held on Thursday. Well, tonight, more Kern County High School District seniors are walking across the stage getting their diplomas in person. Now, today, seniors at Miramonte High School will get to celebrate their achievements. The ceremony is set for 8 p.m. at the football stadium. Tomorrow, Stockdale High School's ceremony will follow. Now, for a full list of dates and times, head to our website, kget.com. Now to the latest on the coronavirus pandemic here in Kern County. Public Health reporting 23 new cases and no new deaths today. Nearly 1,400 people have died from the virus in the Golden Empire. The state reports 43 people are in the hospital with the virus and just 6 are being treated in the ICU.
Clinica Sierra Vista is now offering rapid COVID-19 testing and COVID-19 vaccinations. Call 833-278-4584 to make your appointment. But don't delay. Clinica Sierra Vista, putting patients first.
Well, if you have a flag you want to get rid of, you can still participate in our annual flag drive. The Veterans of Foreign Wars is collecting old American flags that need to be disposed of in a safe and dignified way. We're accepting donations now through June 13th. Then on June 14th, which is Flag Day, the Veterans of Foreign War will host a special flag disposal ceremony. And as Pride Month continues, a fair is bringing together local LGBTQ artists and small businesses. The Over the Rainbow Pride Fair took place this weekend. 30 shop owners came together to celebrate Pride Month and each other in the local LGBTQ community. And Second Saturday is helping to celebrate Pride Month. Second Saturday encourages people to go downtown and support local. The event offers a variety of fun experiences all across our downtown. Over 30 local businesses and restaurants are offering deals. Second Saturday adds new businesses every month. Now, for more information, you can visit bakersfieldsecondsaturday.com. In your 17 Business Watch, Bucky's Hot Chicken will soon have a permanent location. In a social media post, the company said it will be opening its first brick-and-mortar restaurant sometime this fall. Bucky's has been operating as a food truck in the parking lot of the Chevron located at 1125 Coffee Road. They go on to say they are thankful for everyone who helped to make this goal a reality. For more information about the restaurant, visit buckyshotchicken.com. Well, a local iconic summertime favorite is up for sale. The owners of Snow Shack say they're selling the 30-year-old shaved ice business. Business management posted on social media saying it wasn't an easy decision to make. The family will be moving out of state and wants to find someone to take care of the business like they have for the past 30 years. The owners thank their employees and their fans from over the years. There's a new addition to the royal family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan, announced the birth of their daughter Lilibet Diana. She was born Friday at the Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital in California. The baby's name pays tribute to both Harry's grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, whose nickname is Lilibet, and his late mother, Princess Diana. The couple wrote in a statement that the baby is, quote, more than we could have ever imagined. The child is 8 in line to the British throne. A Buckingham Palace spokesperson said the Queen, Harry's father, Prince Charles, his brother, Prince William, and other members of the royal family are delighted with the news of the newest family member. Congratulations to them. The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.